thank you very much, and hello once again to everybody, and welcome to the Jason Coleman Show. How's everybody doing out there today?
Yay!
Thank you very much, as always. It's the highlight of our week. We love having you here in our home every Sunday for some more music, and today we have a very big day for you. It is Elvis Week on the Jason Coleman Show. Woohoo! We bring you something different every week, and today that is no exception. So we are all about the King today. So I was trying to figure out what in the world, how would I narrow down all of the great songs of Elvis Presley into this, 40-minute or whatever time we have concert together today. And so I guarantee that I'll hit a few of your favorite songs, but I'm probably going to I'll miss some of your favorite songs as well because there are so many of them. But we're going to focus today on some of the early big hits of Elvis because those are the songs that I have, loved the most through my life, and songs that actually, a lot of them featured my granddad, Floyd Kramer, on those original recordings with Elvis Presley. So today we'll get into a few of those songs and tell you a few stories along the way, including a couple of personal connections to Elvis through the years through my granddad, and have a lot of fun along the way. So, as always, be sure and take a minute and share the video. Let somebody else jump in with us and watch along the Jason Coleman Show here once again on a Sunday afternoon for Elvis Week. So the first song was, of course, It's Now or Never. That one did feature Granddad on the piano. So all those little piano parts you heard on the original record was my granddad playing all of that. Recorded in 1960 at RCA Studio B here in Nashville. And in fact, I didn't even realize this or had forgotten, It's Now or Never was Elvis's best-selling single of all time with 20 million copies sold, which is sort of interesting. So another one here, recorded in Elvis's debut session in Nashville with RCA Victor in 1956, and this one also featured Floyd Kramer on the piano. Heartbreak Hotel, that's when Elvis just was getting started. His first session in Nashville, and his first session featured Floyd Kramer, my granddad on the piano, playing all of those little twinkly trills up there. I tried to do a few of those in there for you. It's hard to do that with no one singing. I'm playing the melody too, but it's fun. Great song, and where it really all began there for Elvis. Here's another one from 1956, an Elvis classic you will recognize. Thank you. Thanks for jumping in with us. Hey, if you were just joining us now, welcome to the Jason Coleman Show. We're on week number, what is it now? Is it 15, 16, 300? I don't know. We've been here a long time and maybe here for a long time to come. Well, we'll be here on Sundays for a while to come. Y'all have been so great the last few months now of jumping in with us and having fun and making it so much fun for us to get to do what we do, to keep the music playing when our world says otherwise. We've got a lot happening right now in the world, as it has been for the last several weeks and months, and we hope you all are staying safe, staying well, and hopefully these concerts from our living room here are just a bright spot for all of you and encouragement throughout your week. Hey, let's keep going here with Elvis Week. rock and roll, right? Avery, we've been listening to Elvis all week long getting ready for this, and we've been sort of on loop a few of the same songs as we always are with Mr. Avery over here. So, continuing on, Last Date, of course, was my granddad Floyd Kramer's biggest hit. It reached number 2 on the Billboard charts back in 1960. So it was one song away from being a #1 Billboard hit. I'll play now the only song that topped it at that time. From 1960, it's called Are You Lonesome Tonight? Thank you. Are You Lonesome Tonight from 1960. So Granddad, and Elvis spent a lot of their early career intertwined. Granddad was there on the Louisiana Hayride where Elvis got started back around 1956 as part of the house band. So he likely crossed paths with Elvis the first time there. And then, of course, Granddad moved to Nashville, and Elvis came and recorded some for RCA in Nashville as well, and Granddad recorded on a lot of those early sessions. But as their careers went on, they sort of went separate directions. But they did cross paths through the years, and in fact, there's one occasion later on in the 70s where they crossed paths, not really performing together, but Granddad and my grandma and family, my mom and my aunt Diane, went to go see an Elvis show in Las Vegas. And in fact, I have a first-hand account of this show because my mom dug out her diary. This is from the early 1970s. It was a 5-year diary that she filled in about every page. I don't know. Let me see if I can hold it here and you can see. So Mom has written.
Any secrets?
I know. Don't go slow motion, or you might find out what 11-year-old Donna Kramer was thinking at the time. But this is 5 years, and in fact, she remembered that she logged the day that they saw Elvis perform in 1973. In fact, it was August 9th, 1973. So let me read for you now a first-hand account of attending an Elvis Presley concert with Floyd Kramer when I guess she was 14 years old at this time. So, in Mom's words, this morning we left from San Francisco to here at Las Vegas. We are staying here at the Hilton International. Went swimming about an hour, then we all got ready to go to Elvis's show. We went at 6:30, ate supper there, then watched his show from 8 o'clock to 9:30. We then went driving looking at all the hotels. Oh, look at back. There's more on the back page here because she ran out of room. So, after Elvis's show, we all went backstage and, believe it or not, got to meet Elvis. Wow, is he ever cute and handsome and so very nice. He wore a white outfit with nailhead sort of things all over it, I guess the little studs. In his dressing room where we met him, he wore black pants, black shirt and coat. Elvis and Daddy talked to each other. Colonel Tom brought Diane, Mama, and me one of Elvis's scarves. Met a lot of people who work with Elvis, which Daddy knows. Wow, what a night. And in fact, one of those scarves that Elvis, Colonel Tom brought to young Donna Kramer is right here. So here we go. You ready? This is an official Elvis Presley silk scarf. What do you think about that, Avery? This was handed to my mom and to my family from the blue shirt from Colonel Tom himself. So, here we go. Does it match my outfit? What do you think, Avery? So our little personal connection to Elvis through Granddad, of course. And Mom says later on, she recalls, it was a big show in Vegas, and they were seated at like a dinner table there in the auditorium, and Elvis introduced Granddad during the show. Granddad wasn't playing, he was just there, to enjoy it. Stood up in the audience, had him stand and introduced him as the greatest piano player in the world. Everyone applauded and got a standing ovation, and so it was just a neat moment to be recognized by really the greatest of all time, but of course Granddad was right there with him on the piano. So anyway, just a cool story, cool little personal connection that we have to Elvis. But, just another day in the life of Donna Kramer, I guess, with Floyd Kramer as your father. So, there we go. Now we have reached, after that little story that's pretty cool, really the peak, the pinnacle of any particular week. So are you ready? Mr. Averys Coleman! How you like that entrance music? That's just for Avery. How are you doing today, big boy?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great. I'm so glad. You're the highlight of every show for me and for Mommy and for everybody watching. Ooh, nice. So, on Elvis Week, I noticed that you're wearing... What are you wearing today, bud?
I'm doing a JoJo Elvis Presley shirt.
A JoJo Elvis Presley shirt. JoJo is my dad, Avery's grandfather, who wears all of these cool Hawaiian shirts all the time. So Avery has a whole closet full of JoJo shirts. And we had to wear it today in honor of Elvis and Blue Hawaii and the song we're about to play for you. What song are we going to play, Avery?
I can help fall in love with you.
By? Who sings that song?
Elvis Presley and Megan Thee
Oh.
Jason Coleman sings it.
Elvis Presley and Jason Coleman and Megan Taylor. Yes, Megan and I sing that song on our album too. But we're doing Elvis Presley today. You ready? Is your finger ready?
Yeah.
Okay, what note do you start on?
It's on O and C.
Let's do it. Here we go. Averys. That deserves a big round of applause and take a big bow for everybody. Whoa. Say thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much.
Oh yeah. Thanks, little Elvis, with the most creative interpretation of Can't Help Falling in Love today for you. Every week, as we say, it's a new adventure, and that one was quite adventurous. We had some really strong notes as we tell them to play, and we had some very quiet notes, but it's all pretty amazing as our newly 3-year-old little boy just keeps loving the music. So, rolling on here. Hey, if you're just joining, by the way, you've come in late either to Averys Performance or to any of the earlier part of the show. Just a reminder that every week, all of the show's available. You can watch it back when it finishes the live airing from the beginning if you came in late, or if you've missed today or any of the previous 15 or whatever they are shows from the last several weeks and months. All of those are available to watch for free here on Facebook or on my website. I have a page that has all of the shows lined up in one spot. You can hop through them and watch them right there at jasoncolemanmusic.com. Rolling on here with Elvis Week. Always a tough act to follow, Mr. Averys, but we'll give it a try here. So Elvis, of course, was known for some of his gospel music as well. Had some incredible and timeless, really, of his own renditions of these great songs. And these featured my granddad playing piano on many of these as well, including the one I'll play for you now, recorded at RCA Studio B here in Nashville with Floyd Kramer on the piano, and of course Elvis singing How Great Thou Art. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us today here on the Jason Coleman Show. Once again, y'all had a good time back there, Natalie and Averys? Woo! Averys is riveted, as he always is. Natalie, we just really enjoy having you all here in our homes while we're all making it through these times, and hope that it's as much of a highlight for you as it is for us every week. I leave you today the way that I always do here on the Jason Coleman Show, as I honor my granddad Floyd Kramer with his signature song, This Is Last Date. Thank you very much for joining us again today. Natalie, Avery, want to come say bye-bye to everybody? Oh man, what a day it's been. Elvis Day on the Jason Coleman Show. Here comes little Elvis himself and our Hawaiian princess here,
Yeah.
Natalie. Boy, look at these two. I should have worn my Hawaiian shirt to match you. You normally dress me to match, Natalie. What was I know. We're trying.
Avery and I were on the same wavelength.
I got you.
Yeah,
Avery, did you have fun today?
We're besties.
Yeah. What did you play today? What's your favorite Elvis Presley song?
I can't fall in love with you by Elvis Presley.
Yeah, that's a good
choice.
song, and you did a beautiful and creative rendition of that today for us all. Oh, one more song. Thank you very much. Take us out in
He
style.
always reveals the interesting techniques
He does,
on
yes.
the video we've never seen before.
Yeah, you know, you got to save the
Save
special
something
moments for the camera. We thank you, as always, for being here with us in our home, and we are excited about seeing you next Sunday for more music, another edition of our show. We love you all. If you can still hear us, we love you all. Thanks for watching.
Say bye.
We'll see you soon. Say bye-bye, everybody.
He's just been waiting for his turn this whole time.
That's
Dad
true.
just wanted to play more. Say bye-bye.
That's right.
Bye.
Say see you later.
See ya.
Avery has left the building. The Jason Coleman Show is only made possible because of your support. So here are 3 ways you can help us keep the music playing. First, you can check out my CDs and songbooks, including my new Simply Piano albums featuring the best songs from our Sunday shows. They're all available at jasonmusicstore.com. Second, the tip jar is always open at jasoncolemanmusic.com/tip if you'd like to leave a gift. And third, you can join our supporter family. This is a simple way for you to enjoy even more music from my family and me and support what we're doing in an ongoing way. For just $5 a month, supporters get private bonus concerts, behind-the-scenes updates, and a discount on any of my music. It's sort of like a fan club, but to Natalie, Avery, and me, you are more than just fans. You really are family. You can sign up through Facebook by clicking that Become a Supporter button, or new this year, you can join directly from my website with your card or even with a check in the mail at jasoncolemanmusic.com/join. Thanks for all your support, and thank you for watching The Jason Coleman Show.